1 month ago, we shipped our Airstream Luna from Tampa, Florida to Costa Rica. A 3,000-mile journey where Luna was lifted onto a cargo ship and sent to Puerto Limon, the port on the eastern side of Costa Rica. And let me tell you, it was not cheap. But we'll get into what everything cost later on in the video.
We recently purchased a plot of land in an eco-community in the Avocado Mountains of Costa Rica. There are no houses yet built on the land. Well, there's some that are starting to be built.
Just starting.
Just starting to be built.
Since we already have a home, like we just want to bring it to Costa Rica and live in it. Like we love living in Luna. Mm-hmm. We spent most of the last 5 years living in Luna, and that's what feels the most like home to us. And you know, we love our home when we literally want to bring it to another country. Mm-hmm. But none of this matters if the Airstream doesn't arrive.
Right.
And you actually haven't seen the footage that everyone is about to see. So I would love to actually film your reaction of the Airstream arriving.
Okay.
Look who made it to Costa Rica. Luna's here. We got a little bit of damage done right here in the shipping, but that's stuff we can fix. Oh, this is a pretty bad dent. But everything on the inside looks good. It's all here. Everything that we sent. Today's a big day. We're taking Luna to our land here in Costa Rica, and I couldn't be more grateful. Thanks to you. Thank you so much. Jorge, you have made this a possibility.
Oh, that's what Jorge looks like.
I couldn't be more grateful, brother.
Oh, thank you.
Would not have happened without this man here. There's so much planning, so many emails, so much paperwork, so much went into this moment, and now he's even using his personal pickup truck to bring it to our land.
Oh, that's so nice.
Unfortunately, there was some damage that happened in the shipping. They strapped her to lift her onto a boat, and
that looks a lot worse than I thought.
Damages on all four sides.
Not too bad.
Just here, pumping up the tires. The tires were a little low, so thankfully I left this little air pump in the Airstream so that we could pump up the tires. I have a torque wrench to make sure that the tires are bolted on as tight as they should be. Not too much, not too little. So far, so good. Everything seems to be going well. I'm so grateful that I brought our hitch for the Airstream, because I was thinking about selling it in the States because I wasn't sure if we were going to use it anymore, but we're using it right now. We were able to bring one of our propane tanks, which is awesome, so we can make hot water. It's empty, so we're allowed to ship it. But wow. This is a big deal. Oh my God, it's happening. Not many of these license plates here in Costa Rica. Costa Rica, baby. Even though the Airstream was damaged a little bit, it was not nearly as bad as my imagination.
No,
thinking about this thing like falling off a ship or collapsing, windows breaking. If a window broke, that would have been hard, because like I don't know, you can't source like an Airstream window from 1976 here in Costa Rica. I'm just grateful that the only damage was just a bit of aluminum to the bottom. That's something that Jorge's looking at getting fixed, like right here. I can probably even fix it myself, just simply. I can probably go buy some aluminum here and fix it. It's the least of my worries. I'm just thankful it made it.
Me too.
I have goosebumps. Look at the mountains in the background. Wow.
Oh my God. This is where I would be so stressed. The drive on the crazy Costa Rican roads. Okay. Yeah. The main road's fine. It's the off-roads that are not fine. Getting so close to those dirt roads.
I'm going to drive behind the Airstream the entire time, making sure that no one hits it from behind. Imagine that. Very last 1% of the journey and it gets into an accident. Nope, not today, universe. Not today. We are approaching the mountains. Whew. I'm still in such shock that Luna's here. I mean, we've been talking about this for like over a year now. And I don't know. It's just amazing that so much planning can happen and then you can execute it and it goes well. I really missed Luna when she was gone and now she's back and we're gonna have her on our land and we're gonna live in her for, you know, the foreseeable future. Flabbergasted that I'm driving behind our Airstream that has only been in Canada and the US and now is in Central America, like driving through tropical mountains. Crazy.
So crazy. Everyone's probably looking, going, what is this? Oh no. Oh.
Hey, we have made it into Alegria. Home stretch. Getting closer and closer. Maybe less than a kilometer away from our land, and the roads are getting tighter and tighter. Okay, we can do this. These roads are so rough.
So glad I wasn't in that car. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that. Oh. Slow and steady. Ooh. Ugh. Okay. 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 Yeah. Oh. Yeah, this is okay. Slow and steady, baby. Just take it slow.
This is the tightest corner here.
That looks fun. Oh my god. No. Nope. The thing is, that the Airstream's so low to the ground, it's just like... that's what makes it so stressful to watch. Oh my god. Okay.
Está bien, está bien.
Oh, watch the side. Okay. Nice.
Despacio, despacio. And hope a tire doesn't puncture on these rocks.
Good.
Okay. And we're through. Oh man,
Nicely
it's
done.
like one close call after another. I think we're at the home stretch. I think this is it. We are in Alegria. We have passed all of the hard points. Now we just have to park it where it's gonna stay for a few months until we build a platform, and then it'll move to its final resting place. Welcome to Alegria. Alegria!
Yay.
Look at that tree.
Luna has made it to Costa Rica. So much planning, so much anticipation, so much like worry, but like, you know, just like looking out for our baby, our home on wheels. And she's here, a little bit of damage, but nothing that can't be easily fixed. She's here in pretty much one piece, along with all of our stuff. And it feels so surreal. It's like, it's so cool. It's so cool. She's in Costa Rica. She had no idea when we first bought her that she was about to embark on such a crazy adventure, but she's here. And over there, our friend Louie and Raya's bus. They drove it down from the States. My gosh. You are now Costa Rican, Luna. Now we're really digging into the design process for our Airstream, because we're going to be creating a platform which Luna is going to be living on, as well as like an outdoor kitchen, dining area. We're thinking about a loft. We're in the design process now, but we're going to be building that on our land and then rolling Luna officially onto her final home. She's going to be staying there. She's not going to be on the road anymore. She's going to be living on that platform, and we're going to be living in her.
Okay, the Airstream arrived. It's parked right beside our land.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness.
My
yes.
gosh, what a weight lifted off of our shoulders. Not much damage has been done, and we can move on.
Yeah. So the price of us shipping it, originally
fun.
we were quoted $5,000, which I was very happy.
Yeah.
$5,000 to ship a 31-foot Airstream. That was great. And I knew we'd have to pay some taxes and like stuff that we left in the Airstream. Totally fine. Then there was a war that broke out in the world, and gas prices soared and everything soared, and that 5,000 became 7,000, became 11,000, became 12,000.
Yeah.
So we paid 12,000 US dollars to bring our Airstream to Costa Rica. Also, that 12,000 included us paying taxes and duties on a whole bunch of stuff that we left in the Airstream.
Pretty much like our everything.
Yeah,
almost,
so
right?
I'd say like $2,000 of that was probably just paying taxes for stuff that we left in there. If you factor in that the Airstream is probably valued at $60,000-$70,000, so we're getting like a $60,000-$70,000 home right away in Costa Rica. And we paid $12,000 for it to get there.
There's so many benefits of having our Airstream on our land. It means that we can be some of the first people to live in the community right away. We don't have to pay rent living elsewhere. We get to have our very special home with us. That means so much to us. That has been the container that has helped raise our child, that has allowed us to travel the world while having that piece of home with us. And we didn't want to let go of it. So now she is on our land, and it was well worth it.
Yeah, absolutely.